and welcome back. Today we have one twosome. It says here that we're given an array of integers nums and an integer target, from which we are to return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. We are returning the indices of the two numbers. And you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice, which means we need two distinct numbers and we're guaranteed to have exactly one solution. So exactly one pair that adds up to target. If we look at the first example, we see that 2 and 7, which are at indices 0 and 1, add up to target, and so that is what we return. I thought we might go over a rundown through the example, but just so we have enough to recognize the pattern, I added the pairs towards the end. Okay, so here we go. So let's see here. Now our goal is to find the two numbers that add up to some target. Let's say our target is 9, and we need to return the indices. So let's try going through each number and say, okay, I'm at this current number, which is at index 0 with a value 1. In order to add up to 9, I need 8 as a pair. Is 8 in my map? It's currently not. Our pairs mapping is completely empty. So that's all right. I haven't found my pair, but in order for myself to be found by my future pair, what do they need to know? They need to know my value. So let's add that. This is my value, and they need to know my index because it's the index that they'll be ultimately returning. So let's add that as well. All right, so we're done here. Now we're at 3. Our pair to sum up to 9 is 6. Is 6 in our pairs? It's not. That's okay. 6 as a value is not a key in pairs. So let's insert our value into pairs so that we may be found by our future partner. And let's let them know that our index is 1. All right, same here. 4's pair should be a 5 in order to add up to 9. 5 is not here. That's all right. Let's insert ourselves. So this is our value, and we note down that our index is 2. Okay, 22. This is actually a negative. Oh dear. Let's see. 12 plus 1, 13. So minus 13. Hoping that's right. So that's not there. So we add our value and our index, which is 3. Okay. And finally, we are at the first of the two pairs, but we don't know that yet. So to get a 9 from 7, we need 2. 2 is not currently in our mapping, so that's all right. Let's insert our value. Remember, our value is a 7, and once our partner finds us by our value, we want to let them know that we're located at index 4. So let's add that. All right, we're done. Next one, 9. To get the pair, we need a 0. 0 is not here. That's okay. Let's insert ourselves and let our partners in the future know that we are located in 5, should we have a partner existing. And finally, here we see that our value is a 2. Our pair should be a 7 in order to add up to 9. Is 7 in the map? It is. 7 is over here. That's great. Now, what do we return? We return the indices. So we can return the index value of our match, of our pair, and our own index, which is a 6. And that would be our answer. So can we translate this to code? Yes, we can. Let's have some pairs, right? And this will be the value and the index of that value. And we're saying for every index and num, for I num in enumerate of nums, we say we're searching for some value. Our pair's value will be target minus whatever our current number is. Now, if our pair is already in pairs, which is if what we're searching for 7, 7 is already in pairs, we return its index value and our current value. So then we return pairs of pair. So that's the key, and its value will be the index value. And we return our own index value, which is I. And we return that as a list as per our return type. So let's do that. Now, if we don't return here, then we must insert ourselves. So 7 initially did not have a pair because our pair came later. So we inserted our value as the key and our index as the value. So let's do that. We said pairs of our value will equal our index. And it does say we are guaranteed a solution. So nothing required here. Let's give that a run. And a submit. And there you have it. This was number 1 to sum. And the main idea is we're keeping track of pairs, and this one runs in time linear and space linear as well because of the pairs. Thanks so much. Happy coding. See you next time.